Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Mission Moonshot video. Here we are on the pad on December 25th, actually, here on 1973. So a nice Christmas launch happening right now. And yeah, this is actually going to be, if everything goes to plan, our first successful lunar orbit. Hopefully we can try and get to the moon, because yeah, I know last time we launched, the moon was in a very bad spot, and it made it very tricky to get to. So I ended up using an auto node. The auto node glitched out and put us through the atmosphere. You guys remember that. That was last time. This time, though, hopefully things turn out a bit different. So anyway, there's the moon. Go ahead and target that. Go ahead and set that as our LAN. And, okay, we launch in about 15 hours. So we're not launching at sunrise here. You know, it's pretty, but it's not the right time to launch to the moon. So we'll go ahead and wait. Probably going to be a nighttime launch, yep, on the 26th. So, Boxing Day. Anyways, there it goes. Whee! Rocket! Rocket, go burr! There you go. Now you guys should be able to see a little bit better. Went ahead and upped the ambient light boost. That looks pretty good. Now you can actually see the rocket. And I like seeing the rocket. The rocket looks cool. And so does the cape. The cape looks really awesome. I know I've said it before, but yeah. RSS Reborn is just the best thing ever. Okay, skirt came off clean. And it's still going. Alrighty, and any second now we should also have main engine cut off. There it is. And there goes the Aegina. Had me a bit worried there. It took a little bit to get going, but there it is. It's burning. We can go ahead and drop the fairings there. Go ahead and deploy the solar panels and all that. And because it may not have been obvious to tell from the first launch of this I did, this is the NASA Lunar Orbiter. I tried my best to recreate it. Now it's not quite like the Lunar Orbiter, because I feel like the NASA Lunar Orbiter was actually, like, you know, controllable. This is an unguided thing. Mainly because right now our deep space avionics are massive. So it would have been kind of hard to fit the deep space avionics on this thing, which is kind of what you need to go to the moon. So an unguided spin stabilized stage is basically what this thing is. Not quite realistic, but, you know, whatever. But anyways, there we go. We got into our nice parking orbit. We'll go and let the engine cool off before we tell it to go to the moon, wherever the moon may be. Compared to the sun, yes, we won't be able to see it because it's a new moon. Drats, new moon. And yeah, we can see that our orbit is in line with the moon's orbit, so we are good to go. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do a couple orbits, cool off, let the engine do what it's got to do. As you can see, there's no ignition penalty, no ignition penalty, no ignition penalty, and then bam, ignition chance just plummeted. As soon as the engine cools all the way down, the ignition chance goes to basically 0, or it starts dropping, and then it'll slowly rise again. Yep, there's a place. That would have been Madagascar. So part of Africa. Over here, Australia! There's Australia! It's there. Yeah, see you later, Australia. See, how's it good now? Yeah, the ignition chance is going back up. So yeah, really all you gotta do is just one parking orbit, and then it's good. Maybe 2, if you want to be extra sure. But there you go. It's already pretty much 100% ignition chance. There you go. That's probably good. Like that. Oh, nope, too much. So we wait this until we kind of see it bend. Oh, it's getting pulled there. If we don't really see anything happening, we can go to MEO reference, and this will give us a better reference. There we are. Okay, so that's good. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. That's good. You can see how it curves like that. The more curves, the better. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think we'll go with that. We have like 1,000 meters per second, so we should be able to capture with that. Maneuver planner. There you go, it's LGing, and it's burning. There it goes. It's going. And yeah, as long as our lander doesn't fail now, we should be making it into an orbit. Well, I say that, but you better not fail on me either, Aegina, because we don't have any more ignition, so if it does fail, we do not have the ability to relight it. Fly me to the moon, let me sing among the stars, let me see what summer's like on Saturn and Mercury, Jupiter, and Mars weren't available. Please leave a message after the tone. Anyways, there we go. That's actually closer? I actually probably don't want that. The reason why is because as you get into an orbit of the moon, the orbit is going to decay. So we actually want a relatively high orbit so we can spend enough time in orbit of the moon. So we're going to go ahead and use our RCS to adjust that a little bit. Predicted, I mean, that's probably fine right there. And then we'll go ahead and burn 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. There we go. 600 meters per second retrograde. That gets us our orbit. So yeah, we really didn't need all that delta V, but I was just playing on the safe side. And it's also good too in case we need to actually get into a lower orbit. That'll be fine. Admitted surface orbit. No, there we go. So we're gonna have you aim towards the node. So that way that this thing is spin stabilized and shouldn't, keyword shouldn't, adjust its trajectory on its way to the moon. So there we go. Go ahead and get that lined in. Okay, we do not have a connection. So we will go ahead and wait for a connection. Oh, there we go. We just got one. Why are we always over the Pacific Ocean whenever I decide to do these maneuvers, huh? It'll definitely be good to get that comm network up. But anyways, let's go ahead and spin this up. Spin it up, spin it up, spin it up, 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 up. There it goes. It doesn't have its own control, but it can still ignite its engines once it gets over to the moon. So that's where we're going to go to now. Let's go to the moon.
72 hours later.
But there we go. There's the moon. We're not quite aimed down our maneuver, but again, we have so much extra delta V, I'm hoping it'll be fine. Are we out of electric charge? We are out of electric charge. Because the sun's over there. Well, that was something I didn't really account for, actually. You know, solar should be facing the right way. We will try again. We will try again. However, before we go ahead and check in with our next launch, I just wanted to go ahead and check in with our Mariner 2, see how well it's doing. It's still sort of pointing at the sun, not really. But again, its power should be fine. It is hibernating. So yeah, it has really good electric charge. It could probably handle pretty okay, even if it didn't aim at the sun for a little bit, because then again, it's like consuming literally no power being in hibernation mode. It hasn't quite made it to like interplanetary space yet. As you can see, this is how far it's gotten. I'm pretty sure it should break its way into interplanetary, or maybe it won't. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, I don't even think we made it to interplanetary space. Yeah, no, we haven't even left Earth's sphere of influence. Yeah, like, we shot out here. And I'm like, oh, we left it. No, we got pulled right back. And now we're in a big ol' orbit. Because I thought for sure we made it out of the system, but obviously we didn't. So yeah, we can go ahead and burn the engine, I think. Activate engine. There we go. So we're burning that. I don't know what we can really do. We can try maybe get out of the system, maybe? If we burn enough fuel and then gain control. So controllable 0.25 tons. How heavy are we? Okay, we're still way too heavy. So let's keep burning that.
Soon after.
And also, I wasn't even sure if this thing could make it all the way to Venus because... Oh, and there we go. We're out of, Are we out of fuel? Oh, no, the engine failed. Okay, well, at least we got some good data on that, I guess. This is Mariner 1. This is our first Mariner attempt, and it failed. This is Mariner 1. So, yep, I guess that's 2 failed missions. We'll try and figure out when the next Venus window is, and maybe try and get Mariner 2 built in time. Also, I did realize I forgot to change the tech level of the antenna. So, even if we did get to Venus, I'm not even sure if we would have had communication. So, yeah, there's that as well. Alrighty, so again, like I said, we will go ahead and try that again in a bit. We have a nice window right here, 3,500 meters per second, right there. 400. Departure date is 28th of May, 75. Yeah, let's try and take that window right there. The 12th of June, 1975, so a little bit later, but it's less days, which is good. And we want to try and get there as quickly as possible, but add that alarm. And that is before the Mars window, so the Mars and the Venus window will happen kind of around the same time. So that's fine. Alrighty, next vessel is the Comstellation. 6 days until that gets rolled out to the pad. Alrighty, there's the rocket, ready to go. Okay, let's see. What does the contract want again? Let's periapsis above 2,000. So we'll go ahead and do this first launch at midnight, then we'll do one at 6 a.m., and then at noon, and then at 6 p.m., just to make sure that these are all evenly spaced out. And yeah, alrighty. I'll be seeing you later, Rocket. Have fun.
since I've been gone. But in the end we'll take new pictures and forgive. We'll take new pictures and forgive. We'll take new pictures and forgive.
Goodbye, you probe. There we go. We got one comm satellite up and a running. So yeah, we have I think 3 more satellites to launch up there. We completed the first satellite. Okay, yeah, the first satellite is up there. Okay, I see now. Cool beans indeed. So cool. We got the other 3 ready to go very soon. We're probably gonna go ahead and launch the Atlas next. I'm gonna get another lunar guy queued up. Yeah, so I've been working on this lunar lander. Here it is up there. This almost has the Delta V to do it. It's not quite there though. So I'm wondering if we can try and make this Atlas a bit more capable. We need more Delta V. That's not enough Delta V right there. So let's put another, what are these? Balloon tanks? Yeah, another balloon tank. Maybe we can find something that's already tooled. Yeah, there we go. Here's a link for 30 tooled. There we go. 4,501 Delta V, extended Agena. So yeah, very, very long Agena. But that should do it. Look at us 3,000 again. Not ideal. It's just we're gonna be at 3,000 meters per second, which is not enough to get to the moon. 3090, that's a bit more. That is a little bit more. From adding all this extra fuel, that is a little bit more. I don't think it's enough though, Houston. I hate to break it to you, but I don't think it's enough. So we definitely need the Centaur, which is way too far away because yeah, we need so much science in order to unlock the RL-10. And yeah, we've kind of exhausted all the science we can get from crewed missions. All the crew science is done. Yeah, unfortunately. Very unfortunately. Anyways, go ahead and get ready for Mercury. 1980. Or no, 1974. You'd retire in 1980. Yes, no, we're not launching Mercury in 1980. I feel like 1980 is probably when Gemini's going to first launch, but either way. Orbital Flight 1 crew, there we go. So yeah, they want at least 200 by 200. If we don't quite make it, then I'll figure out, but I'm pretty sure I upgraded this Atlas. These should be the NA6 engines, hopefully. Now they're the NA5s. I think I wanted the NA6s. If I revert to VAB, yeah, there we go. It's on the pad, but we can go ahead and we can roll it back. Let's go ahead and roll this one back. Let's go ahead and get the lunar one out first, actually. Go ahead and bump that up to the top. Alrighty, and we'll go ahead and roll out the lunar. Atlas is already done. That'll be after the lunar mission. Could actually do that during the lunar mission. If we want it to be extra risky, biscuits. But yeah, we only really have 1 pad. I mean, we actually do have 2 pads, actually. Yeah. You do LC14. There we go. And we can go ahead and roll you out too. Check that out for efficiency. You know, I paid for all 10 launch pads here. I'm gonna use all 10 launch pads here. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? Ooh, the weather rolled in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Engine ignition. 1. Liftoff. The weather won't stop this launch. Alrighty, and that is us off to the moon. Yikes, okay. Not quite what I intended. Okay. Did we run out of fuel or something? Wait, we have some RCS. Once we get into radio coverage, that is. Again with the Pacific Ocean. Burn a little bit progrod. I mean, as you can see, the orbit I got around the moon is a little bit interesting, but it's mainly so that we can do our burn while facing the solar panels. While having our solar panels facing, but yeah, we're not even out to that height yet. It's been in the orbit a little bit. It's not by a lot, but it's by enough, hopefully. Okay, we might have to do something a little bit creative here. So aim node. We'll go and spin up. Try and raise our orbit up to the moon, and then hopefully once we get to the moon, we can just keep burning in the same direction. And that should hopefully, if everything works correctly, allow us to capture at the moon. And that is all of it? Okay, well, how about we use a little bit? There you go. Use a little bit for the spin up. Don't use it all, though. Save some for the rest of us. Okay. See if we can't get the rest of the way to the moon. If not, we just do Lunar Impactor. Okay, there we go. We're making it. We're making it. It's bending. Orbit's bending. Orbit's twisting and a-turning. And yeah, we are getting solar power because we are looking at the sun. So that is good. These have some solar power. They're not perfectly aimed at the sun, but it's good enough. Let's go say hi.
Several long days later.
Yeah, so we're not quite aiming at retrograde, so we're not really in a point to capture right here as we come by. But as we go ahead and fly by it a little bit, past our periapsis, we should be in a point to go ahead and initiate something sort of similar to slow down. Because yeah, as you see, if we burned now, we would be burning basically prograde. Okay, so yeah, node in 7 hours. Probably don't even need to wait that long. We'll probably be okay to do it like now. Probably not now-ish. We'll keep waiting. Look at the beautiful sun. Keep looking at it. And so here we go. Here's where we're kind of aiming retrograde. So I think maybe here would be a good spot to start burning. Maybe. I guess we can start burning, see what happens. Go. Do it. Yeah, because retrograde is right there. Do we bring it into to a captured orbit? The probe is doing a thing. Our batteries are fully juiced up. At least we're getting some science. Oh, that takes a while to burn. Do we dare use physical warp here? I really don't want this mission to fail. At least we got the pretty moon to look at. Yeah, I don't think we're getting it. This is our orbit. Yeah, just not enough slowdown. So yeah, you really need to go at a full moon if we're gonna use this design. Which I totally just... I said, like, we need to go at a full moon, and that just completely blinked my mind. Yeah, we're out. Delta V gone. At least we'll get some science, I guess. Oh, look at that. We actually did adjust our orbit. This is we never captured, but we did adjust our orbit. We're actually heading sideways now. Like, we're out here, just not captured. So, again, we're gonna have to do this mission again. But, you know, we keep learning stuff, so that's good. Alrighty, take number 2 on the Mercury Atlas. So, yeah, we should be good now to go ahead and complete this contract, because, yeah, now we have the NA6 engines on there, which are better, gives us a bit more margins for getting ourselves into orbit. J. Moore! Yeah, I know we had you in the rocket earlier, but you know, we forgot to put the engineers. Okay, I told them to put the new engines on there. They wouldn't listen. So here we are. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, rocket go up. It would be very bad if rocket went other way. Alrighty, and there we go. We have gotten the successful orbit. And yeah, with a bit of Delta V to spare, actually. Which I was a little bit surprised about, because usually it'll automatically jettison this end stage But that's only if MechJib doesn't complete the orbit. It'll try and, stage this, see if it can get the orbit. But yeah, because it got the orbit with the Atlas, it just shut that down prematurely with, like, very little Delta V in it. So yeah, very good, very good. Yeah, there's not really any science we can do. All science is already maxed out. So yeah, we're just going to try and see how long we can wait. We are orbiting. We are indeed doing the orbit. Alrighty, there we go. Return home safely. Okay, cool. So that one didn't require a whole day for us to stay up here. That's cool. Okay. So yeah, we really don't need to be up here any longer. That is it. That is the mission. Done. We can stay up for a couple more orbits, though. I mean, look at all this debris. It's a miracle we don't hit any of it. But yeah, I am going to have to get rid of some of this debris, because it is causing a lot of lag. And I have been told that too much debris, or I haven't been told personally, but I have heard that too much debris can cause problems and make the game stutter and stuff, so not ideal. Anyway, we probably should wait until the US. Yeah, probably should wait for the US to be under our orbit again, shouldn't we? Let's wait until, like, maybe about here. We can deorbit here, maybe? Deorbit. Deorbiting. That should be a nice, gentle re-entry. Should hopefully slow down right around here, hopefully. Ground surface, here we come. Okay, so we're just not hitting the atmosphere. We're past Mexico. We're past the Space Center. Okay, so we'll probably end up in the Atlantic. Little overshot, but still trying to get this whole deorbiting thing down. Don't actually know where we're gonna end up.
A few minutes later.
Okay, here come the plasmas. Took it a while. Yeah, again, don't know what really causes the capsule to burn up. I think it might just be doing too steep of a descent, so yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for that. But it seems like if we're at a 200 orbit, we want to burn all the things, all the retros. Maybe from a lower orbit, you'd want to maybe only burn one of them or two of them. But yeah, the heat shield is doing a lot better than it sometimes. Because sometimes it'll literally the capsule will just burn up, even though it has the heat shield on there. So don't know what that's about, but there we go. Wherever we're landing, it's in the sea. Yeah, where on planet Earth are we? Alrighty, but there we go. Plus 749 days to J Moore's working here with us, and he's level 1 now. Okay, well now we got the Comstellation. I'm just gonna go ahead and rush through these real quick. Go ahead and get all three of these, because they're basically the same thing. You guys saw me do the first one, so we'll just get the other three knocked out real quick.
Few faces change, but colors still remain the same. I know we shouldn't look behind, 'cause in the end we'll take new pictures and forgive. We'll take new pictures and forgive. We'll take new pictures and forgive.
Alrighty, well there we go. I went ahead and got all these in orbit. I forgot to record the final ascent, so sorry about that, but I had a weird glitch where I basically forgot to turn off camera tools, and I went back to the main menu, and basically the whole game froze and crashed, and I thought I remembered to hit record again, but I did not. Eccentricity's not right. Oh dear. It's literally right at 00.4. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Okay, well we can still fire this up, I believe. Wrong way. Wrong way, Houston. Okay. Other side. Other side of the orbit. Other side of the orbit. Oh wait, I'm spinning. Spinning's a good trick. There we go. Perfect. Okay, got it. And now performing shakeout testing 1 day. Alrighty, cool. Yeah, glad I added these engines. That was actually a lifesaver there. Yeah, just barely not quite within the eccentricity. But there we go. That's all the guys. Yeah, it's kind of hard to parse them out of all the... There's another one. Yeah, kind of hard to just sort them all out. I guess these should be relays, though. Yeah, let's go to the tracking station. I'm going to go ahead and reassign some of these. Yeah, because the lag is getting to be a little bit much. So let's just go ahead and toggle all these off. Okay. Debris. Orbiting Earth. Go ahead and terminate this debris. Okay, that's peculiar. I just terminated some debris and it crashed the game. Will this do it? Okay, no. That was weird. Yeah, but look at all the history this debris has. Yeah, I'm just getting rid of all this debris. It does cause lag. Mercury Atlas debris, that's just Atlas boosters. I think there's still a bit of those up there. Yeah, some of this stuff's been up here for a long time. I doubt it's still functional. But I'm just gonna get rid of all the biggest Tim stuff. I doubt any of that's still, functioning. That should hopefully cause a bit less lag now. And now we can actually spot our relay satellites. Currently have 2 relays out here. Two lunar probes that are acting as relays. That's pretty cool. But there we go. You can see the network. They don't really have a connection with each other, but I think that's fine. They're just there to bounce signals off the ground. Because if you think about it, if we're over the Pacific now, yeah, that's got a connection. Where it normally wouldn't be able to have one. So there we go. We just enhanced our communications. So anyways, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get this final vessel rolled out and ready to go here. The Lunar Orbiter. 4th time's the charm with that one, with this one. Do we have a full moon? Okay, moon's there. Sun is there. No, we do not have a full moon. Houston, we do not have a full moon. So what we're going to do is we're just going to wait for one. Come on, lag. There we go. Let the moon get over here. Beautiful. Okay, that's our transfer window. Nice, beautiful day for launch. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully we make it to lunar orbit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Engine ignition. 3, 2, 1. It's a wobbling. It's a big wobbling. We had a performance loss. I guess that's the game's way of saying, nope, you're not doing this today. Cause yeah, I really can't be bothered to go ahead and make another one of these right now. So we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it there. Performance loss on the pad, not a big deal. We can just go ahead and roll back. There we go. I don't even think we need to roll it back. I think we can just try to launch again. But for realism's sake, we're gonna roll it back because yeah, we did technically have an engine failure there. But yeah, no, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new videos. Have a great day, rest of your day. And yeah, next time, hopefully we can make lunar orbit. It's a bit of a shame we couldn't do that today, but hey, we can research something. We do have 34 science. Probably should save it for prototype hydrolocks, but I think we're gonna get enough from the lunar orbit where it's fine. I don't really need stage combustion. RD series. Don't really need those. Basic power gen, bigger panels, maybe. Really, I just want to get this and this. So I think we will actually save it. Yeah, because I really need the RL10, so we can do the Centaur stage. So yep, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new videos, have a great day, rest of your day, and yeah, next time we'll be hopefully getting the Centaur stage. We'll hopefully be doing our first lunar orbiter. It'll kind of be a repeat of this episode because we'll be doing the lunar orbiter to start off again. Hopefully this time it works because we'll launch at a full moon, so we'll know that it's going to work hopefully. And yeah, and then we'll get the Centaur stage, and it'll be literally just like the start of this episode. But hey, you know, at least we got that network set up, and actually, did we complete that? Yeah, I don't see the contract here anymore, so we definitely did it. Well, anyways, at least we got that done. Goodbye for now.